I've spent the last couple of hours repeating actions that feel good. Sure, I haven't been consuming visual media programming. Sure, I haven't been smoking weed. Sure, I haven't been doing crack heroin or jacking off. But I essentially have been acting like the third monkey. All I do is I keep drifting from dopamine hit to dopamine hit. Dopamine is the repetition chemical. Do you know why I kept repeating drinking coffee? I had like 5 or 6 coffees. Do you know why I kept sitting on the couch with my computer? Because it gives me dopamine. How long am I gonna let my emotional little fucking gay feelings run my life? When instead, I could act out of spirit. The only will worth submitting to is the will of God. Alhamdulillah. If you're focused on your body and you're focused on your problems and you're focused on the short-term environment around you, then you can't be focused on the target ahead. If you're focused on your problems, if you're focused on your pain, your issues, your physical body, then how can you be focused on your enemy? Life is war. I have to win. I have to get more shredded. So what am I waiting for? I think waiting for permission. I'm getting bigger and stronger, more powerful, but I'm not getting more rich or more famous. Sure, I have the belief. Sure, I have the confidence. Sure, I have the superiority complex. Sure, I have the deep-rooted insecurity. The third component, delayed gratification and extreme obsession. I don't have that yet because I'm dipping my toe into different ponds. It is not worth it. That's just it. It is not worth it. So instead of spreading all of my energy into a bunch of different instead of spreading my energy around towards a bunch of different random directions that will just allow me to fucking run around in circles, staying in the same place, I could direct all of my energy every second of every day towards the same goal. Sure, I told myself, yeah, I can just blindly act on emotion and do whatever the fuck I feel like if I'm not consuming content and if I'm not consuming poison. Eventually my God-given manifestation will just appear in front of me. And there is some truth to that. But still, here I am walking around outside because dopamine is the fucking repetition chemical. So I have to get more shredded. I have to upload some sort of video. I have to upload a video before I consume. It's like I'm not meant to be a winner yet. I'm not meant to see the whole picture. I'm not meant to slow down and relax now because I haven't won yet. The greater the challenge, the greater the glory. God chose me. Right here, right now. The only thing that is true is what you believe. The placebo effect is the only thing that's real. The longer I delay uploading these videos, the longer that I delay putting my words out there and trying to help people, the weaker I become. I might as well just start like I'm just acting off of pure emotion. I'm literally walking in circles, talking to myself, looking at my camera because my emotional feelings have decided or convinced my animal brain that this is the action I need to take in order to survive. The limiting belief is that eventually I would make the right decision, and eventually once I became addicted to success, I would not have to try anymore. And yes, in my mind, I am addicted to success, but I just need an environment. I need practice. Imagine I'd done every single thing I was supposed to the last 2 years. I never skipped training, never wasted time, never smoked weed, never looked up garbage on the internet. The last 2 years I did everything I was supposed to. What kind of life would I be? I would have so much money. I would be so shredded. I'd be so motivated. I would have such strong habits and systems in place that would ensure my success, whether I woke up sick, whether I woke up shredded, it does not matter. Imagine the last 2 years I had done everything I was supposed to. Imagine if I was King Liam the last 2 years. I would be unstoppable. I would be unstoppable. God gives you waking hours and you fucking waste them. You need to get more shredded. You need to upload more videos. You need to stop wasting time. You need to take life seriously. You have to make sacrifices. Because if you do not sacrifice for your goals become the sacrifice. When I was the most powerful, the most bright, the most motivated that I ever was in my life, I posted videos for 3 days in a row. And that's because I had the belief, I had faith. I had the belief that my work was going to pay off. You will know them by their fruits. So I drank tons of coffee. I did tons of push-ups. I wrote a ton in my little documents. And I did not consume content inside. All I did was the right thing. But why did I really do that? It's because I had the schizophrenic belief that it was destined to happen as long as I continued down that path. And that one time I got that one little negative thought, and once I had that one negative thought, my body ran with it, and it searched for that security that protects my spirit. That fear pathway must be destroyed. That fear pathway of, oh, nothing matters, eventually I'll get there because I'm so special. That is demonic. That is Satan worship. That is simply living in fear. Do you know what that means? I want to avoid today. I want to avoid that feeling. I want to run away and escape that reality, that scenario. All that means is when I am free from this thing that is stronger than me, then I will have control. That is fear. All that means is you're telling your brain, my body, my consciousness, my willpower is not as strong as this little fucking Jewish goy slop creation. That is all you're saying. And the placebo effect is the only thing that is real. Everything I do makes me more powerful. Everything I do makes me move faster when I am in the right environment. Here I am walking with my shoes off in the fucking road. I'm trying to serve God. What do I really need though? Do I need to try harder? Do I need to relax? What can I do to solve my problem? That would be to just be realistic. If I can just be perfect for today, that's all I can control. All you can control are daily goals. Be realistic. Keep your word. Don't make false promises you know you can't keep. Have faith. And the more you trust your word, the more you tell the truth, the more you execute on your plans and your actions, the more successful you'll become. God did not put you on the earth to be a liar. He did not put you on the earth so you could lay around inside consuming the consciousness of a fucking Jew. He put you on this earth so you could create and you could shine as bright as possible. The only way you're going to do that is if you have one singular goal inside of your mind. Is if you live an obsessed life and you get more shredded. So, are you going to waste more time? Are you going to waste more time? Are you going to waste more energy? Are you going to become even slower and even weaker and sabotage yourself and waste your youth, or